Hey y'all, are y'all ready to do a Valentine's Day tablescape? Because that's what we're gonna do today. My name is Michelle and my sister Cheryl. We welcome you to our channel. We're so glad to have each and every one of you. But to start this video off, friends, we're gonna go shopping at Trader Joe's for some flowers. They truly have some of the most beautiful flowers at such great prices. Now I know that there will be lots of options come closer to Valentine's Day, but I just wanted to share with you what I found on our little trip. Now, before we start making flowers, let's make some treats. So I'm making chocolate chip cookies where I've just tinted the dough kind of pink. I've added some sprinkles, some sea salt on top, and baked them. And when they come out of the oven hot, they have to be when they first pull them out of the oven, I'm going to transform these ordinary cookies into heart-shaped Valentine cookies, and you can see exactly how I'm doing this. Now it might be a lot easier to do this if you didn't crowd the pan like I did, lesson learned, but it is so easy to transform these cookies when they're warm into hearts. And then just to make them even extra special, I am going to take some dark Ghirardelli chocolate and we're gonna melt some of that and then put on the bottom. And friends, if you've never had cookies like this, you've got to try it. They are absolutely over the top delicious. So friends, here's what my table looks like now, but let's get ready to set it for Valentine's Day. So to do that, let's arrange all of these gorgeous flowers that I bought, and I can't wait to share with you what I found. I did actually run to Walmart. I was looking for pink flowers. The closest I could get were these hot pink or fuchsia flowers. I didn't really end up using them in the arrangements I'm gonna make, but I will show you what I picked up. These are these dianthuses. They're so pretty. These small spray roses, and then these gorgeous hydrangeas. I just couldn't pass those up. I thought about grabbing tulips, and then they weren't mixed in with their other flowers that I could see at the time, so I didn't get any. But as you can see, I'm mixing different shades of red, and I think it's gonna really be pretty. And I could just make one big arrangement, but I thought I would try making three. Now, I thought I was taping all of this, and I apologize. I got very little on camera. I don't know what I was doing. Please forgive me. But I just, first of all, just cut the hydrangeas, put them inside, and then I added the spray roses. And now I'm going to show you how then you just start layering in your other roses. But you kind of want to create some depth. And if you saw inside this beautiful ironstone pitcher, I just had a smaller vase inside. That way it wouldn't be so hard to fill everything up. Now, I love garden roses. They're so beautiful, but of course, I never see where you can just buy those from the store. So all I'm doing is just kind of open these up a little bit, just so that they'll make them look a little more like garden roses. And I think garden roses are just beautiful. Red roses are my favorite. I love them so much. And so that's what I had to grab to use in this video for this flower arrangement. So all I'm doing is just cutting them off, and then I'm just putting them in the container. Now, you don't want your greens in the water. So if your leaves are going to be submerged in water, you need to actually pull those off. But just arrange your flowers in the way that you like them. If you like them full, if you like them more simple. But I was able to make all these flower arrangements for about $20, and I just thought that was amazing. You know, you don't have to spend lots of money to make beautiful flowers, and you can always do it yourself. I think it's so fun to arrange flowers. So the sky's the limit. Just if you don't think you can do it, I encourage you to try, because you will have so much fun and you will definitely enjoy the results. Friends, once I got my base flowers together, as you can see right here, now I'm just gonna start adding in some of these filler flowers. And of course, it makes a huge mess, but this is still so much fun. I always thought I wanted to work in a florist. I just adore flowers. They are just some of my most favorite things in life is fresh flowers. But I just added those all in, and I'm going to show you what the arrangement looks like in just a minute. But first, let's go ahead and set this table. This is a vintage tablecloth that I got this summer at Goodwill. It is so beautiful, and I thought about just tucking it all under to make a runner, but then I decided no, I never really use a tablecloth, so I'm going to just go for it and see what it looks like. Now, friends, I do have a lot of different shades of red, but I think it will all work in the end, so just hang with me as we set this table. So as you can see, I'm going to use red napkins, and yes, they are a different shade of red, but I think it will all work together. I know when I was putting this together, I was doubting myself, but I just didn't want white napkins on top of white plates. So this is how I'm gonna roll with this. I've got a charger, a really pretty plate, and then I'm gonna just top a really sweet little heart-shaped paper plate on top of that. And I'll show you that in just a second. Aren't these little heart-shaped plates so adorable? I got these at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, one of the two. They're so pretty, and I just love how dainty they look. And then I'm just going to take one of those little hearts. These are wood hearts that I got from the Dollar Tree last year. I'm not sure if they had them this year or not. I really didn't look. But if not, you could always find them at Hobby Lobby. But these would be perfect. You could write the person's name on it, wherever they were going to sit, if you had more people. But I just thought it was a sweet little touch just to tie everything all in together. Okay friends, here is the finished result of my flowers. I think they turned out so beautiful, and I'm just going to add them to the center of the table. And really and truly, I think this is really all that you need. But of course, I'm going to be extra and go over the top because I wanted to use these other two containers as well. I just thought it would be something a little different. So let me show you what the other two containers look like. As you can see, I did add these little heart-shaped hearts on a stick and stuck them in those two vases, but I don't like that, and I will remove those later. But I'm just taking some, again, these are just embellishments that were bought from the Dollar Tree last year, and I'm just going to sprinkle those along on the table. And you can see I'm using different shades of red, and I think it is actually working, and I just think it looks so pretty all mixed together. Okay, here's my table. I've added my cookies that I made with that divine Ghirardelli dark chocolate on the bottom. Friends, you've got to try that sometime. They're so good. And then of course I was going to make another treat, but I was kind of running short on time, so I just used some heart cakes and some brownies from Little Debbie's, and I think that was perfect. But you know, I'm just showing you an example. I'm just bringing in the hearts, but it just made for a really fun table. So again, I think this is really all you need for your table. But of course, I'm going to be extra again, and I thought I would bring in my little wedding cake topper because why not? I think it's beautiful. I've got like a little heart envelope, I have a key and a little heart, and I just think it's perfect. But again, I'm going to show you how you can also add in more. And I just took my velvet heart and I took my arrows I made and I added that to the center as well. Now, I thought I liked this, but actually I'm going to change it later. But I'm going to just show you what it looks like right here. And then I went back, added in my couple again, my little wedding cake topper and the key and the heart. And I just think that's really sweet. So you guys will have to tell me which look that you actually like better. So this was my final result. This is what I liked the best. I took the arrows away. I thought that was too much, but I like the big heart there. It doesn't necessarily need the jewelry on it, but it was just fun to just use it in this tablescape. Now when it was all done, I took it all apart because I'm going to give these flowers away, and so I made another arrangement just using a vase I had on hand with those pink flowers, and this I'm going to give away. And then the hydrangeas, I just put in a vase. I added some evergreen to that to tie into my winter decor because I'm going to keep these. And then I just kept that little arrangement and put that on my table. And friends, that's it. I know it was simple. I know this was short, but I can't thank you guys enough for being here. And before I go, I just want to leave you all with a beautiful Bible verse. Create in me a pure heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me. Psalms 51:10. Friends, the only way I know how to be pure in heart is to be like Jesus. I hope you will be like Jesus, that you will love like Jesus, and that you will share his love with others. Friends, thank you so much for being here. We love each and every one of you. We're so thankful for you, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye, friends.